Hi, so today I want to show you how to make a fire cider, and it's something that I make for the family every winter. Usually I'll make one or two of these mason jars. This is a half-gallon ball mason jar. Uh, the fire cider is really something that I learned from the homesteaders, and I love it. I use it as like a kind of like an antibiotic and just one of those prerequisite type of things for when you're starting to feel sick and then when you feel sick. So usually once this is all created, I start to give the family like maybe once a week when the winter season comes. Now it's the beginning of fall, and a few of my family are starting to get sick with sinus infections. So this really helps like just bust out the mucus. Everything is so powerful. And once it sits for the 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, it becomes so heavily concentrated that it helps just push out all the mucus. So I'm going to show you what you need because you can do a variety of things. This here, I have oregano. I have rosemary. This is not oregano. I apologize. This is thyme. Sometimes I do put oregano, but I have just a little bit of that. Excuse me. These are Thai red peppers from the garden. These are the jalapeno peppers from the garden. This is the onion I sliced last night, so I'm going to use that. You're going to want garlic, fresh garlic, homegrown, or this is not. This is from the farm. But still, that's fresh. Here is the turmeric. You don't have to put turmeric, but once again, turmeric, great boost. And then this is horseradish root that comes from a plant, and it looks crazy, but this is so dried up now. I still want to try it. That's why I'm only going to make one jar right now. There's a plant outside that was planted, and it, of course, it comes back every year because horseradish is so invasive. So I pulled this up, I want to say the beginning of spring or so, and it's just shriveled up, and it's like it's crazy. It's so tough now, and I don't even know if I can really cut this open, but I'm still going to use it because this is one of the main key ingredients that I put into this fire cider. And then also, hold on, I forgot the apple cider vinegar. So I got this variety. I've never used it. I know I usually use Brogs, but I've stopped using Brogs. So, not Brogs, excuse me, Brags. I decided, sometimes I get it's like the Costco brand organic, but I kind of ran out of that. And I'm like, there's so much going on with that other one since it was bought out. So I'm going to try this. It still has the mother in it, so I'll give it a good shake. This is a half a gallon also. Not sure how much I'm going to need. I do usually tend to need about the same, of course, just so that when you put your items in the glass, you're completely covering everything. So it's not difficult. We literally right now we could stuff, like, everything's washed, so you can just take your items and stuff it in here. This, let's try. Let me try and actually. Oh, did I mention I had jalapeno peppers? So it depends on the taste of how you want your fire cider, but regardless, it's going to be spicy. Like, you're drinking vinegar. But I tend to only put about 1 to 2 ounces as a shot, and I drink it that way. Sometimes I add more honey. Sometimes I add water. Just depends on how sick I am and how I can kind of tolerate that spice level. I know sometimes I do the elderberry, which I did bring out. This is all I have left from last season. I do need to make some elderberry jam, but I think I'm going to drop a few of the seeds in here. Now, the elderberry fire cider, to me, tastes amazing. Like, I just do a different blend. I have to look up the recipe that I use, but it always consists of the onion, the garlic, the horseradish. I think with that one I use ginger. I'm gonna try, and I think I might just leave this alone because, like I said, this is so, yeah. I don't want to have an emergency room visit right now. Let me just break this up. This one, that's just gonna have to sit. So that's in there. I should have had gloves on. I honestly should have had some gloves on. I'm sorry, my camera keeps moving. Okay, there you guys go. So I'm just gonna chop this, but it's not getting chopped like fully or anything. Like, all you're wanting to do is basically create this infusion. So I know sometimes like surface area, you know, it's better, but it's all going to sit in this like brine solution and marinate. And I like to do it for, the camera keeps falling, sorry. Hold on, let me see if you guys are okay there. Okay. For 6 weeks, but you definitely need to sit this for at least 4 weeks. Anytime you're doing like these infusions like this with vinegar, it needs to sit for a good 4 weeks. But see all those seeds? I need to save some of these from the garden because I actually like those peppers, and I've never seen them before. I just got them from the Asian market when I stopped by. So I still have some on the plant, and it's roughly, I don't know, in like the mid to low 70s. Sometimes it's a high 70. So they're still okay. I'm gonna see what's out there that can be saved as the colder months come. So I'm just gonna move this to the side here because I want to try and limit the amount of interaction with the jalapenos. And I have to remember not to touch my eyes because I always do it. I always touch my eyes after touching peppers. That's why I said it's best if you guys wear gloves. I'm actually out of gloves. So this, I just dice any kind of way. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. All you want is everything diced and chopped to where it fits inside, and it's going to be under the apple cider vinegar there. Like, even like this is going to look crazy, but even this, I leave most of this peeling. I don't take everything off. I just want to use a whole bulb of garlic because garlic has such a great antibiotic property that I stay stocked with this in the winter. This and onions. I'm going to show you another video for what I do also when I make like a natural cough syrup. Because there's so many ways to be natural and stay away from some of the harmful medicines out there. Because these things actually do work to knock out that mucus. And then you can't forget that you do still need to eat properly and avoid dairy when sick. That really inflames, causes mucus. Okay. And don't worry, because at the end of all of this, I know you're going to say, like, why is she leaving all of this? Oops, we lost one. Why is she leaving all of this? What is this? The garlic paper? I don't know what it's called. But that's because, oops, you're falling again. Don't fall. Hold on, guys. Let me get you situated again. Okay. That's because, like I said, everything gets strained. Don't mind my little crazy talk. So, I got everything in here. It actually smells really, really good. I wish I don't have my debubbler on hand, but I'm going to just take this and see if I can get, you know what I might do? Chopsticks. All right, so we eat with chopsticks a lot. It's so funny, but I always laugh because when we have Chinese food or any type of Asian meal, it feels odd now not using chopsticks. I don't know, my family's so funny. But I understand because I'll go for a fork and then I'm like, you know what? Give me the chopsticks. So here are the elderberry seeds. I'm actually gonna add, let me take this. This is a tablespoon, but I think I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons just in case for right now because I have to go out and get more ingredients so I can do the elderberry one. The elderberry one will be, you'll see, it'll be like elderberry and ginger and everything. And that one, it just have, it's like a sweeter taste. This one, when it's done, it's so fiery. Let's move some of this trash. But it works. Like you feel, oh my goodness, falling again. Falling, dreaming. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Oh, this video is a mess, but I'm not editing, guys, so this is real life. All right, so that's in the trash. A little mess right there, a little bit. So we got everything in there. Kind of look around and see. Okay, all of this. Open this. Oh no, I said I was gonna shake it because you can see at the bottom all of that sediment from the mother. Let me not give y'all vertigo. I'm just shaking on the side. All right. And you're about to fall again if I keep knocking at this counter. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, opening that. And I'm just going to pour it in. I don't need a funnel or anything. It's not needed. Just going to pour that all the way in. Now, this is fine, right? But since I really want a good amount, I'm just going to pour it all the way almost to the brim. So not fully to the top. I never want to do it to the full top. So I'm set that aside. And just to let you know, as for reference, this was 64 ounces. And I have, it's hard to see because it doesn't have a thing, but I would say I have a cup and a half left, so that's good to know for future reference for myself actually also. I don't know why this wants to be such a nuisance. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna move you down lower. It's like it's falling off of. All right, I'm just gonna scoot you under right here. Okay, because this is basically over. So now, putting up my elderberry seeds. I have a top over here, but this is not the top that you want. You don't really want these, okay? I mean, if you have it, fine. But with the acidity, this lid gets so rusted because, of course, metal and acid, they don't mix. So I do have plastic tops, but I don't know where they are. You know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna put this paper cloth and I'm gonna cover it just for now until I can find my top. If I can't, see how it's covered? So nothing's gonna get in there. It's tightened on the sides, so it's good and safe. But this is not gonna stay this way. So if I cannot find my plastic wide mouth lid, I'm gonna have to put this metal one on here because you wanna shake this. You wanna give it a good shake every day just to make sure that everything's getting infused. And like I said, sit it for 4 to 6 weeks, whatever your liking is. I'm gonna note today's date, which is 9/30 of 24. So we're almost in October. This will be done in November. And like I say, every day you shake it. And then when you're done, you're going to need a cup to a cup and a half of your local or just raw, pure honey. Okay, I even get the kind that's, you know, you get, I prefer to get it from the farm, or local. I have several places that I do get it from locally, local farms. But you, even if it's crystallized hardened honey, like, you want everything as pure as possible. So it's just going to help build up all of the great benefits that everything here, like, this is so anti-inflammatory, and this is going to be so powerful. And when you get sick, because it's inevitable, most times we get a little something, even if you get a little, like a something in your throat, your nasal passage feels a little like congested, just take a little bit of this every morning. So right now, thank you for watching. I'll keep you updated, and hopefully soon I'll show you the one with the elderberry and the ginger. Okay? You guys have a great day.